Fame creates an illusion that money solves everything, that lawyers catch every loophole, that contracts are bulletproof when celebrities sign them. But sometimes, the law reminds the world of a hard truth. No one is bigger than legal reality. This is the story of pop superstar Katy Perry, a woman who conquered charts, sold out stadiums, and built a global brand, yet found herself trapped in one of the most shocking real estate lawsuits Hollywood has seen. A case involving $15 million, a luxury mansion, and a ruling that stunned even seasoned legal experts. This is not a story about music. It's a story about power, contracts, mental capacity, and consequences, and how one signature turned into a nightmare. By the mid-2010s, Katy Perry was untouchable. Multiple #1 hits, global tours, brand endorsements worth millions. She wasn't just a pop star, she was a corporation. Every move carefully calculated, every decision filtered through agents, lawyers, and advisors. So when Katy Perry and Orlando Bloom decided to purchase a luxury estate, it seemed routine. For celebrities, homes aren't just places to live. They're investments, safe havens, symbols of success. The property was stunning. A private estate, high walls, prestigious location, priced at approximately $15 million. The paperwork moved forward, the deal was signed, escrow opened, everything appeared normal. But normal was an illusion. The man selling the mansion was elderly. At first glance, it was a standard high-value real estate transaction. But after the contract was signed, something unexpected happened. The seller, through his representatives, challenged the sale. Not over price, not over fraud, not over deception, but over mental capacity. They claimed that at the time of signing, the seller was not mentally capable of understanding what he was agreeing to. And legally, that changes everything. Because a contract signed by someone who lacks mental capacity can be declared void, not voidable, void, as if it never existed. Most people believe that once a contract is signed, the deal is final. But the law doesn't work that way. For a contract to be valid, both parties must understand the terms, enter willingly, and be mentally competent. The court began reviewing medical records, expert testimonies, witness statements. Doctors testified. Psychological evaluations were examined. The question was simple, but devastating. Did the seller truly understand the sale? Because if the answer was no, then the $15 million deal was built on sand. In court, celebrity status disappears. There are no fans, no applause, no VIP treatment. Only facts. Katy Perry's legal team argued the sale was legitimate, properly handled, and conducted through standard procedures. But the opposing side presented evidence that told a different story. The judge listened, the court reviewed the facts, and then the ruling came. The contract was declared invalid. The sale was nullified. Legally speaking, Katy Perry never owned the mansion. The consequences were immediate. She and Orlando Bloom were ordered to vacate the property. But the damage went beyond losing the home. Legal fees, court costs, public scrutiny, and the chilling reality that millions of dollars were now at risk. What began as a private purchase became public spectacle. Media outlets swarmed, headlines exploded, commentators weighed in. The case became a warning story across Hollywood. Because if it could happen to someone with elite lawyers, unlimited resources, and global influence, then no buyer was truly untouchable. Real estate professionals took notice, celebrities became more cautious, lawyers emphasized one word above all else: due diligence. Not just financial, not just legal, but psychological. This case wasn't about greed. It wasn't about betrayal. It wasn't about fame. It was about capacity. The law protects those who cannot protect themselves, even against powerful buyers. And it sends a message. A signature isn't always enough. Wealth does not override mental health considerations. The courtroom does not recognize celebrity privilege. In legal battles, sympathy doesn't matter. Status doesn't matter. Only evidence does. Katy Perry's $15 million nightmare reveals a sobering truth. Fame opens doors, but it does not bend the law. Behind every glamorous headline is a legal system that operates without emotion, without favoritism, and without exceptions. When stardom meets legal reality, reality always wins. Thanks for watching.